Hey, I'm TJ Schwenke. Glad you could stay with us in Outdoor Quest TV. We are on one of the most unique bow hunts we've ever done today. We're in South Africa. We're actually hunting on a big game reserve. It's 65,000 acres, but unlike most places, this place is totally self-sustaining. There's 2 prides of lions here that breed and just hunt like lions naturally do. We've got all of the big 5 here. There's elephants, there's lots of rhino here. We've got giraffes, there's lions, there's everything you can imagine here. It's an amazing place. Now, we're just hunting plains game. And what they use hunting for here is to manage the plains game numbers. You know, there's a limited amount of habitat, and there's been some dry years in South Africa recently, so it's really critical that they manage the habitat carefully, and that's where hunters come in. But this place is truly, truly unique. This is as close to wild Africa as you will ever get. It's pretty amazing. You know, you're waiting for an Impala or a blue wildebeest to come into your blind, and all of a sudden here comes a rhino. And Vanessa and I were here last year, and we had a black rhino come in one of our blinds, and he was at about, I don't know, 6 or 7 yards, and it got a little intense for a minute, so. Can't wait to see what comes in this morning.
Well, we're at day 2, and Gigi got a wonderful Impala yesterday, and we changed blinds this morning. So what we're hoping, we've actually walked the water and checked for tracks. There's a lot of eland tracks. There's warthog, Impala. What's on my list though is kudu, wildebeest, warthog, Impala. So we'll see what comes in. It's a crisp one this morning, but by 9 o'clock it's supposed to get to 13 degrees, so it'll warm up quickly here, and hopefully we'll get her done. And then I'll get back on the board. But what I'm doing right now is, as soon as I got in the blind, I just want to check where I can draw and the window, make sure everything fits, make sure I can see my pins, so that I'm not taken by any surprises when something comes in and I need to get on the game. So, looks good though.
For us, The kill does not define the hunt.
For us, the hunt is about the journey. Join us
On our journey. Outdoor Quest TV is brought to you by Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Sacco Antica Firearms, demand perfection. Zeiss, we make it visible. Loa Boots, simply more. Silver Willow Taxidermy, see the difference. Closed captioning provided by Deluxe Wall Tents, made in Canada for Canadian conditions.
Is he good?
Oh, solid. Solid shot. Well done. Well done. I had a pretty good shot.
Holy.
On impact, the blood just came out.
It was just like squirting out. That was unreal. There's the blood. Look at it.
Feeding. He was just standing there.
Oh, look what.
Because he was standing quartering away, you obviously had to hit him
And
to
then
the back, so you can see some of his
his supper.
But that's no problem, that thing went to the lungs.
Oh yeah. Look at all the blood. It's just like. There's my arrow. It went. Killing Sticks did its job, so look at the spray there. Like, look at how much spray it's letting out now. There's blood there. Blood.
There's your trophy.
Wow.
Look at all this blood.
Holy.
Wow.
So just a little far back.
He was quartering away
Yeah.
quite a lot, so this is actually perfect. You see, I think. You see this?
Oh.
I don't know if it hit. I think he might have hit the bone or something, came back and gone in again. We'll have to see if we turn it around. but this is a nice old.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Old.
Look at how worn out down his tips are. He's just fabulous.
Nice old ram.
Yeah. Well, we'll get him set up better for you guys so you can have a look at him, but that was one heck of a hunt. One heck of a hunt. That's a game of patience, that's for sure. Thank you.
Good job. Good shot, good job.
Wow, what an incredible hunt. We got in this blind like really early this morning, and things started to settle. Birds were coming out, and then you saw the Impala coming in from the distance. So this is the Evoke 31, its first kill. So it really performed well. And shooting the killing sticks, ventilators, they did their job, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, you just drilled them on the right spot. Couldn't have asked for a better shot than that. Didn't go far. I mean, from where we're sitting.
Like 150 yards, maybe?
Not even. I mean, just over 100, I say. And I mean, we saw the blood spatter from the moment you hit it until he was lying there. So wonderful shot. Thank you for the good shot. Well done.
This is an amazing place that we're hunting with Theron African Safaris, and I mean, I just love this place.
Yes.
Love coming here. It's the opportunities you have and the game that you see is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. It's been an awesome time.
It has. Thank you very much.
Outdoor Quest TV is brought to you by Defense Aerosols, bear spray for when your life depends on it. Safari Club International Canada, first for hunters. Alberta Outdoorsman Magazine. Midland Radio's communication for every adventure. So it's not every morning that you're bow hunting in Africa and you walk into your blind first thing and there's a black rhino standing there. So we've got a water hole out here that's kind of dried up. It's just full of mud still, and it was just full of rhino tracks, and you could see where the rhino had been wallowing and everything. And so we knew he was around, but we didn't know he was quite that close. But what we're hunting for today, cameraman looks a little nervous here looking back at the black rhino. What we're looking for today is zebra, black wildebeest, warthog, kudu. Never know what you're going to find in here, but we're in a big nature reserve here. It's about 65,000 acres, and the big five roam freely in here. We've got prides of lions hunting. There's big herds of self-producing cave buffalo in here. It's a very, very natural environment. It is behind a high fence, but you know, there's no animal introductions or anything like that here. This is just pure African. It's as close to wild Africa as you're ever going to get in South Africa, and when you got rhinos behind you first thing in the morning, it kind of keeps you on your toes.
job, good job.
This segment is brought to you by Stony Creek Hunting Gear. It's in the blood. Well, let's go take a look at that arrow. What do you think, Yanni?
I think it's gonna be good. Let's see.
Well, the arrow actually did break. Actually, looks like the broadhead just pulled out. I wonder if that broadhead stuck in the bone on the far side and just pulled out.
Might be, because you can see went into there. Plus the tip is going to be...
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So
and
we got about probably 10 or 12 inches of penetration.
The chest area is not that broad, so yeah. I think it's going to be okay.
Tip to pull out, I think it must have stuck maybe in the bone, like it's stuck in there in the far side. Because the arrow didn't actually break, the insert pulled right out, so that broadhead had to be stuck in something. But I mean, to me, that shot just couldn't have felt any better.
It looked great, so we'll have a look and see if we can find some blood.
Yeah. It's the problem with these wildebeest, they don't bleed much.
All the blood, yeah.
Well, the blood was a little spotty to start with, which isn't that uncommon, but it's starting to really lay out now. So kind of what happens is even when you hit them low, that cavity has to fill up with blood before it really starts to spill out. And now it's really starting to spill out. I'm 100% sure I hit the heart, but they are tough, tough, tough animals. And so we've just been kind of picking our way slowly and using a little bit of the toilet paper marker, just putting a little piece of toilet paper on the grass where we couldn't follow tracks, but I think even I can follow these ones now. So we're just kind of marking everywhere we've been, even though the trail's pretty obvious. You just put a marker up every once in a while, and then if you lose blood, it's easy to come right back to where the blood was. So, and we do have a secret weapon in camp. We have one of the great trackers here. So if our skills aren't up to the task, we'll bring in the master. Pick up all my little... It's dry already though, he's... There, there. No, that's not blood. Here, he's going this way now. There, yeah, there. Yeah, he's really starting to bleed now, so... You can see he actually stopped on that one spot. So...
You can see it's just a mess, yeah.
It's just a will to live, those things though, and I think a lot of it, the reason they're so spooky here is because, I mean, there's something hunting them all the time, and you know, whether that be lions or cheetahs or leopards, whatever, there's, you know, constantly something trying to kill them, so we're not the only ones. You say he really didn't go that far, but you know, we just walked slowly, taking the blood and...
Slowly, we gave him some good time.
Yeah.
And, well, here it is.
Beautiful. What a gorgeous old bull, eh?
That's a really nice bull.
It is a really nice bull.
Let's see.
Well, Yanni, this took us 3 days to really kill this bull. We had him in a couple days ago, and Vanessa was on the bow, and he just never offered a shot. Yeah. And she killed an Impala yesterday, so it was my turn today, and he came in, and I was kind of wondering if he was going to give us a shot or not.
Yeah, you know, you made a wonderful shot, and I'm glad and happy with this guy.
Well, I'm shooting this new Evoke 35 from PSE, and it is fast, and we're shooting ventilator arrows from killing sticks, and they're a lightweight arrow, so we got lots of speed. And one thing the animals are noted for here is jumping the string. And so the faster you can get that arrow to them, you know, the better it is. It's not like you need big poundage or anything, but you saw in there, like, you know, they're a big animal, but you don't need much penetration to kill them. We only had, you know, 10 to 12 inches of penetration. And imagine that broadhead stuck in the far shoulder. And, you know, he was kind of slightly quartered, which, you know, is the exact shot you want. Yes. And it was just one of those shots. It was, I think of all the bow shots I've ever taken in my life, that was the one that I was most confident of. And this is our second year back here. I suspect next year I'll be our third.
Yeah, hopefully. You're more than welcome.
Thank you so much, my friend. You are just a pleasure to hunt with, and I think we've had a lot of fun and killed some great animals.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming.
For more information on the exclusive bow hunting opportunities offered by Theron African Safaris, check out their website at theronafricansafaris.co.za. They've been conducting safaris in South Africa and numerous other African countries since 1999.
Outdoor Quest TV is also brought to you by these fine sponsors.